Introducing Project SiN Nation. We help tech startups increase their rate of market adoption through content growth hacking. We were created to help entrepreneurs maximize their budgets through direct marketing strategies designed to deliver profitable returns on investment. Since 2010, online ad spend has doubled, but the reality is social user growth rate has actually been on a steady decline, meaning more money is being spent every day to reach less people. You now only have 8 seconds to win the attention of your targeted customer. So my question for you is, how will you possibly launch your company under such circumstances? Are you tired of working alone? Do you find yourself chipping away down a path of empty success? When do you actually see your company reaching the level of scalable growth you've always envisioned? Okay, one more question. What do you think is the biggest difference between you and these guys? Alright, so besides the name, funding, and experience, these guys either became or hired master growth hacking teams created for the purpose of quickly scaling their company and brand for mass consumption. So who am I and how can I help? My name is Ryan Morgan. For the past 3 years, I've worked in the field of digital consulting. In the past year, I have specialized in video sales copywriting while also working as the primary growth hacker for 2 technology startups called Talking Tickets and My Project Wi-Fi. In the past year, I've been able to orchestrate the raising of $330,000 towards these projects and their corporations. If you're a tech founder, you can probably relate with me on the difficulties of literally delivering the future to humanity. Often, you probably find yourself having to explain the value proposition of your business again and again. Even after 3-hour meetings, you're still going to have to follow up with a curated package of content information, and that's where I come in. In total, I've typed up over 414 pages worth of business development content in either the marketing or tech space in the past 12 months. This includes business plans, patents, operational documents, pitch decks, blogs, video sales letters, direct mail, and ebooks. It is my mission to develop a solution for the 3 biggest causes of failure for startups, which is lack of profitable business models, failure to address market demands, and winning the trust of the customer. Without new and engaging content, startup companies do not have a chance against their competition that have much larger budgets and just more ability to capture their attention. So people ask me questions like, how much do you charge per page or per word? And this is something I can never answer because I believe it truly limits the ability for me to deliver value to my customer. So I'd much rather charge per project. And to put in perspective, if you divide the amount of pages I've written professionally by the amount of capital exchanged for my writing, I've produced at a rate of $799 per page or $2.66 per word. So now you can begin to understand why I don't charge like most people, and I'm more concerned with completing projects regardless of budget and delivering value to the marketplace. In a new market where attention is scarce and ad spend is becoming less and less effective, new solutions must be devised to aid the growth of bootstrap startups with minimal campaign budgets. Which is why I'm presenting my new paradigm, which states simply, the old school form of corporate marketing or salesmanship is outdated, ineffective, and soon will be replaced by more impactful and cost-efficient content growth hackers. So what is a content growth hacker? That is someone that's able to take a flat rate commission and turn it into a piece of curated content for the sole purpose of developing a direct return on investment in a scalable fashion for the growth rate of a company. So, an example of content growth hacking. Here are 2 pitch decks that I made for Talking Tickets and Project Wi-Fi. These decks were able to raise over $34,000 in startup seed funding and also attracted several executive partners to make serious contributions to our project with zero promise of compensation. This funding paid for our corporate headquarters, technology development, patents, and engineering drawings. These decks included scalable financial models and feasibility studies that provide potential partners and investors with the context that they need to make swift executive decisions. Here's an 8-page article that I wrote in the spring of 2016. It covered an empirical study of the music entertainment industry, and my argument was so well thought out and researched that my partner, who's developed over 300 apps, invested $200,000 of his life savings into company stock with me to get our projects flowing in the right direction. I know you can't read these emails, but here are 3 documents that I created for an established immigration consultant in Canada. And she's looking to expand her company in the United States. This is a perfect example of the value of professional copywriting. I was paid $500 for this job, which averaged out to about $6 per word. And that sounds really expensive, but the reality is, when she's sending this out to thousands of prospects, she only needs to convert one sale to receive a double return on investment. Next are some stats from a video sales letter I made for a dispensary in Colorado. The marketing manager understood the value of video advertising as it engages customers 3 times more effectively than written copy. My client was awarded with a 38% engagement rate on his video and is looking to launch our next project for split testing. Finally, this is a slide of a webinar script that I wrote for a referral source of mine. This client went from being a struggling local service owner to successfully creating a $30,000 a month income with now only 10 minutes of his time per day. His new company, a virtual assistant firm, is seeking to deliver the same transformation to other small businesses for a fee of $2,000 to $4,000 per month. This is another example of how I was paid $6 per word and still managed to undersell myself while also over-delivering. Because the reality is, the client will realistically generate a 5-figure a month income off of a 10-page sales script that I wrote for him over the weekend. I have a passion for creating content for entrepreneurs that are driven and have a purpose to take their businesses to the next level. My team and I are in the process of raising $800,000 for one of our startups, and once that occurs, my scheduling and pricing will be seriously subjected to change. So if you really need to take the next step in your business and you're like the majority of startup founders and you're experiencing stagnation in your growth rate, click the link below so we can schedule time to discuss how I can help. I look forward to taking your company to the next level and learning more about how we can change the marketplace forever. Take care, all the best.